Capricorn singles, super singles, I hope. It's Fridays, which is always Sag and Cap Day for the singles and couples. And we're going to do your singles read, the 4 pillars. Now, this is for the 1st to the 7th of April, first week of April, guys. And now we're going to look for your person, your soulmate, the one that's meant for you, not your next ex-girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, but the one that's meant for you, you'd be meant for them. I'm going to give the universe a chance to bring them in. So we've got to clear the runway. I'm going to call Spirit Airlines, tell them bring down the soulmate that's been circling up there in the skies for however long, because we've been busy doing other stuff. But we're ready now. We Capricorns are ready. We want to meet them. Bring them on down. Let's see what we've got going on here. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Cup of coffee, excuse me. Alright, the intellectual nature here. We have the Virgo card. I mean the emotional nature here, the Virgo card, the Hermit, and the 9 of Wands. But I think in terms of emotion, I'm going to key off on Virgo on that one. It's a different read. And we have the Ace of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles in the intellectual side. So they're, a solid thinker. They're not going to go outside the box, color outside lines, but a powerhouse in the intellect department. Sexually, we got the Empress and the Lovers. Holy moly. Wow. Like jackpot. Capricorns. Wow. That's the best I've ever seen in the sexual position. Let's just stop there. We'll come back to that. But you lucky dogs. Because this is your person, guys. I'm telling you. This is not, no question about that. This is your person, your guy, your girl. This is them. Wow. And for their lifestyle and their core values, the world and strength. My God, what are they, president of a country? And I see this Ace of Pentacles here. I got to, show. I love the Ace of Pentacles. It's the Gilded Royale deck, and it's so robust. Look at that elk. So I'm telling you, your person, Capricorn, Pulp Fiction, check out the brain on Brad. I mean, whoa. The genius IQ, very balanced with the 6 of Pentacles. So, like, good luck arguing with this person. Man, just advice. This is your person. You're stuck with them, right? You manifest them. It's your soul journey. But you're not going to, by the time you get to the bed, you won't even care. They're so good and so solid. Look, you're not going to win an argument with this person, okay? Emotionally, this is one they might have had tough childhood. They're going to tell you a story about overcoming. They're going to tell you a story that is like a YouTube or Facebook story that makes people feel hopeful, of someone that had a difficult time. And with the 9 of Wands and the Hermit, it might have been like poverty and some isolation. Like maybe in childhood they tell you a story where they were kind of sick, or they didn't have a lot of friends and couldn't get out a lot, or something like this. And so I think emotionally it's not easy. It hasn't been easy for them. And I think they spend a lot of time knowing themselves. And I think even when they were younger, this is a person somehow when they were younger even, they kind of really had an ability to go inside and like own their own stuff and see maybe even their projections. I mean, this person's really smart, guys. And, yeah, intellect isn't everything, but when you, at a certain point, if you can bring and they have this 6 of Pentacles, they're in balance. they're not Sheldon here, okay? This person's in balance, so they have like that ability of Sheldon, but also they have the other things in balance. So maybe even as a child, they began to really see themselves, and maybe they were forced to for some reason, you know. Um, but they've done a lot of work on themselves emotionally, I think. And I think too with the Nine of Wands under the Hermit here, um, there's always with them, and I don't think you're going to see this. Try to think of the first day how this would come across. How you might see this on their face even. Um, you might not see it unless you anger them, which you're not likely to do. But there's a lot more underneath the surface than meets the eye with this person. There's a lot more emotions. Like, um, this may be, I mean, sexually, I don't even know how to describe this. This is fantastic. I mean, if it's a woman, she might just love being pregnant. Um, but um, they're the perfect lover here. Taurus Venus comes to mind um, in terms of the astrology of it. But just warm and passionate and loving, and it's amazing. And the difference there is a lot between their emotional cards here. So when you emotions and sexuality, I see a lot where we kind of put sometimes what we don't express emotionally fully, we put into the sex, and maybe all that they hold back a lot. I think, yeah, they're even with themselves. They kind of have a feeling like they need to contain their emotions. Um, Maybe they feel like if they don't, they could be overwhelming. And so I think they're thinkers, like they think their emotions. Also, the Hermit's Virgo, so I thought that right away. Virgos tend to think their emotions more than feel them. Depends, of course. But in general, Virgo energy is Mercury. You're going to think your emotions. And this person definitely does with these pentacles here in their intellectual side. But they can probably, um, they'll really, the end result is mostly they're going to be available to you. They're not going to be needy. You know, this is your person, so that won't be a problem. But if you're a person that needs someone to need you and all that, it's not. They don't need anybody. Good news is, if they're with you, it's because they love you, because they don't need you. This person, you know, they're with you because they love you, and when they love you, wow, it's like they're gonna really put it on you too. You know, because the sexual too is a little bit like the Venus energy and love energy in a relationship, and this is warm and loving, and it's just like you may have like this relationship. It's a fifth house relationship in synastry with the sun in the fifth, where you see if it works, and it's not an affair, you end up with a relationship with the mortician and Gomez, where you're just always in that romantic phase, and you know, it's kind of unbelievable. I've heard stories, but it could be like that with them if you're open to that. Now with the World and Strength, I said um, they're at the top. They're probably at the top of their game. This person, I mean, if they're younger, they're probably top of their game. I mean, they're in a position of authority. So as you're talking to them, getting to know them, they're definitely going to tell you a story. Ask them what they do, and they're going to, whatever they tell you, it's going to be a little bit of a, oh wow, kind of thing. So they have power. You know, you hear the World card here, and this one, the Gilded Tarot. You know, look at the animals on the side here, the bull, lion, you know. And again, interpret this a little differently. It's not that you could say karmically, maybe they completed a big cycle in their soul's journey, and they came to this life to kind of contribute, you know, because they're really showing up here. And this also would be someone who contributes to the world, gives their strength to the world. And I tell you, whatever it is that they do, Caps, they're gonna keep doing it. You know, you'll be part of that. You won't be unhappy about it, but they're what they do is their life. You know, and it's probably important for other people that they do it. So you'll be a part of that with them, and I think they'll tell you that story, whatever it is. But now I'm curious. So if you meet this person, okay, meet them. Just get on a dating site, start going on dates. I swear to God, you'll find them, and let me know, and then tell me about it. And then invite us to the marriage. Waiting for that one. Okay.